Hey guys, it's been a little bit since I bring you a video. I want to apologize for that, but I've been really in a roller coaster this couple months. I had the accident, I had a lot of other problems that it's just my stuff. But I bring you a video today, so I say let me make some time to make a video. So this one is gonna be one of FOBOS for by operators, and this one is the new product. It's called the Tombat. You can see right there, and this is a little hawk or tomahawk or little axe, whatever you want to call it. This is what you get. You get this box. Inside the box you get testing paper, sharpen test. You get a little instruction box and all the info. You have the sheath, the belt loop. You get the cover for it. You can either way carry this using your belt without attaching it to it, or you can attach it with those clips right there. I think that's a neat detail. It feels very well made, thick leather, and it feels very well made. That's what I can say. You got another card, if I can take it out, and a bunch of cool stickers. And then you get the little axe. You get the axe right there. You can see you got a spike in the back, convex grind, 3/8 thick, A2 steel. They have it in 3B, and they have it in A2 as well. This one A2, a little more economic. You get a set of 4 pieces of scale. This one is green micarta with red liners. You can take these scales away by Torx screwdriver. And overall, I really like the size. I like the design of the head. I like thickness. There is just two stuff that I know. Two stuff that I don't like that much. I can live with it, but I would prefer that it be a little different. First, the scale. I would prefer use one whole thing. You know, I understand the idea. Some people doesn't like to have this, and when you are using this, that may interfere in the way, so you can remove it and you have just the metal by itself. But I would prefer use a whole micarta, use one slab. That would just be me. And there is another thing I don't really enjoy that much, because that end right there, that coffee end, I don't really like it, because I feel when I hold in the axe, I want to throw my hand forward. I wouldn't be really happy if this size right there, the size you get right here, would be all the way down to that. I understand the grip, I understand the idea of holding that, you know, it's like, feel like a mace. You get all the way to the front right there, but I don't know, I just feel odd in my hand. That's the way my hand feel. If I would be this way, now that feel more comfortable. Reverse handle, because the way your hand goes, that one is a little more it can get wider in there and then just get smaller, you know what I understand. It's kind of backwards to me. This one feel like I don't hold it very well, and this one holding it too much. If it went this way, I wouldn't feel right with it, but I can live with it. I don't mind. Another thing is, if I want to throw this, I'm pretty sure they didn't design it to be a throwing how, but if I want to throw it this, just like the way to release it wouldn't be as fast. But that's just me. overall I like the profile, like the sharpness. They say they tested with this paper and they could that. I see that's true. I haven't used it, so you can see it's pretty sharp how it comes. So it fit in the sheet. If I put it the right way. Tricky. Brand new shit, it's always a little tricky. Well, it seems like it's gonna fit fine. Just I don't wanna keep wasting time of the video, so let's go and let's start using this a little bit. I just wanna give you a few details real quick before I jump in the action. It has a overall length of merely 10 inches and 3/4. The size of the axe from end to end is around 6 inches 3/4. This part right here is around 1 inch wide. The widest part of the handle is around 1.5 inches, with the pommel being around 1 inch as well. The thickness is, like I say, in the spine is 3/8, around 3/8 thick, and the scales in this front part, the widest point is around 3/4. The scale in the back is roughly 1 inch. So those are the quick measurements. Let's go use it. Alright guys, let me show you this before I start doing the test. Let me show you beside another axis of the same. That's beside the winger blades wheel up. You can see right there. Similar sizes, same thickness in the steel. That one is another one similar in the same similar size range. That one is the James Williams design. James Winkler made CBX 002 birthday axe. I'm using conventional. That's a tomahawk throwing axe. Just to put a little bit side to side to give you an idea. And just because it's made by the same company, let me show you the Tier 1C. See right there. That's about it. Alright, Tombat versus log. we already see that it can, even though the design is not very bushcraft friendly, you can see that it split the log fairly easy. It did some feather stick, and the cutting power is not as it's not bad, but the way it cuts, since this is so small right here, it doesn't give you much to cut, but the convex grind does very well doing the splitting. You see it throws a fairly good sparks. You use this part right here. Let's see right now the copper test, if we can cut it or not, how the edge is gonna hold up. Edge is alright. I had some little technical problem right there with that last video, with that last part, but you can see what it did to the copper pipe. It cut it decently, and I don't see any damage to the edge. But let's finish it. Alright, edge still really good. I don't see significant damage to it. You can see that I had a little fun with that pipe. I couldn't cut it completely, but I hacked the hell out of it. I don't see any major damage. Let's do another test before I end up with this video, and we'll see what this spike can do. Alright guys, I'm fairly probably 10 foot away. I'm gonna do a couple shots to see how this hold on throwing it. Get. Oh boy, get out of the way. Alright guys, I think that's good enough. You can see my throwing skills are very lame, but I get to get it right a couple times. It's more easy to try to make it. It's more easy to try to stick it in this part than the edge, even though I get it a few times. You can see right there, if I'm on the floor, the scale hold on well. I don't see any rattling, don't see any damage. Just a dirty tool that I need to a little clean up. And overall, I really like it. I really like it. Just just the handle, you still feel a little uncomfortable, but I live with it. I can live with it. I wish it be this inside all the way down. Probably say that like 3 or 4 times in the video, but the guys at FOBOS did a real good job with this, and I hope I can see something else from them real soon. Just go check them out. Go to Facebook and find Vega, I don't know, Junior Vega. He's in Facebook and he can hook you up with this. That's what I buy it from. See you in the next one. Last throw. Let me see if I can get this right. Alright guys, see you next time. I realized I didn't get that part when I did those holes right there. Anyways, let's go again one more time. Nothing there, just like new. Now I can go back to edit the video again. Alright guys, let's go to the final conclusion in this little house. As you can see, I did some rough tests to it and it held up pretty well. Let's see the edge. That's the same paper that we tried in the start of the video. You see it go pretty decently. You can see right there. Even though after we hit this a lot of times, the spike, it hold up perfectly. Don't see any damage to it. Same way they can, just shining out because the steel. What I think about this, as a breaching tool, probably is excellent. As a combat blade, no hacking and damage people, excellent. As a bushcraft tool, good. It's probably not the best option, but it's just good. I'm a guy that like to get the job done. It doesn't matter what tools I have. I try to make it work all the time. So if I only have this, I'm gonna make it work in a bushcraft situation. First, because I can dig trench with that. I can dig a Dakota hole to make a fire, whatever. I got just enough edge to make it work. Just to try and survive. It won't be probably the best option, but I make it work. So as a breaching tool, probably excellent. Compact. I mean, you are probably, I don't know, you need to break, I don't know, firefighter or something that you need to break through the door or something. This is probably gonna make it. As a combat tool, it's probably super excellent too. I like the balance to it. Even though I know I fire, I'm not not in the army or anything like that, military or anything, but I can tell that if I hit somebody in the head with this, it's probably gonna be very effective. And like I say, it's probably not designed to be a bushcraft tool. It's probably designed for combat or a breaching tool. And I like it overall. Just that I wish that this just go straight all the way around. And you know what I'm thinking about now? I didn't throw this thing at all. I wanted to do a throwing test. Let me go back again and do a throwing test, and I tell you what's going on.